Enigma. What's the main definition? A mystery. A mysterious figure. So, why is that my name? I think I should probably just explain what this channel is, what I plan on doing with it, and who the mascots are. And I mean, it's not important, but I just feel like I should. And of course, we got one mascot over here. Hi, Knox. He's not a mascot of the channel, but he's the mascot of the family. He's lucky, he's cute. But what are the main mascots? Firstly, we should talk about what the channel is overall. Sorry. Something a lot of people don't realize about really popular YouTubers. I'm not saying I'm a popular YouTuber, I'm really not. But something a lot of people don't realize. He's eating my ladder. But it isn't a job. At least for most people. It isn't a job, it's a hobby. So, like, some creators won't post for a while. I haven't posted for a while. That's for some reasons though. I am re-editing my Dandy's World video because you wanna know what happened? I recorded for an hour and 45 minutes. Then I go to editing. And the entire recording is just gone. Well, the entire editing is just gone. I was editing for multiple hours. And, I mean, I have school, too. I don't have that much time to edit and make videos. So, I have school. And so, I'm going to be re-editing that video today. Hopefully it'll get out, but this channel is a hobby. That's it. And I know my video getting out is somewhat sporadic, but it's a hobby. That's it. It's just there for me to have fun and share things with you guys. And you 32 people, I did not think I'd say that. Ever. 32. It's insane. There's so many people. There's all these famous YouTubers people set their bar too high with YouTube. They think, oh, I'm gonna get 1 million subscribers. I'm gonna get 10,000. I thought I was gonna get 5. But I got 30 of you. And yay. And so, yeah. Thank you. Really. But that's what the channel is. I'm just sharing. It's just a hobby. Don't expect me to post regularly. I'm going to be sporadic. That is something that is going to happen, especially with recent events. But I'm going to be sporadic. I'm going to. And something about my channel, though. Secondly, I should probably discuss what my channel is. Like, overall. Like, so, well, let's think overall. I just said overall. But my channel is something I'm using to share fun games with you. And terror. my camera's open on the desktop and I can see Subnautica out of the corner of my vision. But it's fun. That's the thing. It's fun. Maybe playing the games is less fun if it's a game. Nox, what are you eating? Playing the games would be less fun if it's a game like Subnautica, but editing the videos, just editing, it's fun. I don't know why. A lot of people would say it's hard work and would hire editors for that, but I personally think it's fun. I do that myself. And there is also the game and the book. I am actually going to set aside the joy of paying for a bit, because I do need to get better with my... Hi. I do need to get better with my writing still. So, instead of working on the joy of paying, I'm just going to continue working on the Waking Gem. Which brings to the question, what is the Waking Gem? Say hi to Nox. The Waking Gem is a book I've been writing for a bit less than a year now. But it's this whole... My friend loves it. I do not know why. I mean, if you look back in videos, she will be... like, in the Subnautica video, she would... like, where I was playing with Liz, she was... like, near the end, she was just talking about the book. And I used it for free advertising, even though it's not out yet. But, honestly, there are some scenes that I do think deserve that. Not to be selfish or anything, but there are some scenes. And that's the thing. I'm happy with how the book has gone so far. The book is basically... it's a Wild West fantasy. It takes place in present day, so I didn't have to do the whole Wild West language. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I cannot. But it's just a book, honestly. I'm in editing now. So I'm gonna be adding a few more chapters now and making sure everything is good, and so yay. But the book overall I am really proud of. And I'm happy to see that at least in my class a lot of people are too. So if you guys don't like the book, if you guys don't even want to buy the book, that's fine. I don't care. That's your decision. You're allowed to have your opinion. I don't really care if you don't like it. I mean, yeah, you might just not like the genre, or you might just not like my writing style. It's you. And I'm not okay, I need to rephrase that. It's your opinion. It's your choice. I know some people really like the book. I know some people really won't. I know some people that really don't right now. And yeah. So the book is another hobby, though. I have been working on that since February of last year. I think, yeah. But the book, overall, it follows this main character named Flutz, this bounty hunter who realizes that... who goes after bounties, but stays away from these things, this organization called Wake. They're basically a cult. They worship these ancient beings that were destructive. But over time, he realizes, like, one day he realizes he has to go after a cultist for more money, because he's not getting through that well. And so he goes after him and realizes, like, a day later, he's now a bounty. So, yeah, that's really just the beginning. I don't want to spoil everything, because there is a lot of good moments. Like, there's a chapter named Ashes, Ashes. I've been naming the chapters. It's not really a children's book, I've just been naming the chapters, though. But there's a chapter named Ashes, Ashes. My favorite one. You can't get better than Ashes, Ashes. But yeah, so that's what my book is. Sorry, that was kind of a side thing. But then, okay. My channel, back to what I was saying earlier, is just to share things going on with my life. For example, and just share fun games. I mean, Subnautica, Terraria, a lot of Roblox games. I start off my video by saying it should come as no surprise that I like playing Roblox. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is all gone. So, yay. Then there is the mascots. Now, right now there are 2 mascots. 3, technically. I'm adding another one, but you don't really know who he is. So, the first mascot, there from the beginning, Enigma. Just a mystery, but spelled weird. And it's what the entirety of the channel is named after. It's Enygmatix. And so I thought I should probably go over what made me make the Enigma. Basically, I needed a mascot. And originally it was going to be a character from my game called Mr. Killjoy. And then I decided to do something strange with my game. My game is a first-person horror game called My Fatal Eggs. Mr. Killjoy is a hidden character. I didn't want to spoil him too easily. But then I decided to do something with my game. It wasn't adding Mr. Killjoy. Mostly. It was adding tapes that he leaves behind depicting a cartoon mainly about the character Cartoon Killjoy. It's Mr. Killjoy, but not. It's just on a VHS tape. And you can find these around the map, and it's basically warnings that he gives you. But the original design was really strange. It's still the design. It's this character with goat legs, with huge goat legs, and a malnourished torso, with blocky fingers, really blocky. And the thing is, he has a really long neck. And at the end of the neck, there is a head with spiraling eyes and a perpetual smile. Always with his mouth open. Now, do you guys remember all the way back in the summer when I had the first Enigma design? A character with goat legs, blocky fingers, and a scarf leading to a head with always open mouth, usually smiling, and spiraling eyes. I've kept the spiraling eyes, well, in that sense, but the Enigma was originally based on Cartoon Killjoy. Hugely based on Cartoon Killjoy. And originally, just like Cartoon Killjoy, he wasn't gonna have clothes. But I decided to change that when I was making the design. But at the time, my channel was focused around Mr. Killjoy. I had not posted a video yet, but it was focused around him. So, yeah. But then that leads to something else. What should the name of the character be? Because I didn't know what to name the channel, even. And I knew it had to change, because Mr. Killjoy was a hidden character that you had to go out of your way to find. And I didn't want to spoil that. The lore is too extensive in my fadeaways. I have a full document of lore. But, so, why, though? Why did I choose Enigma? Because of Undertale. A lot of you will know what I'm talking about here. The Enigmatic Encounter. It was my favorite song. I've actually tried to add it to... I was going to add it to my Gandy's World video. I make a Gandy's World video. I've explained this already, but I tried to add it to my Gandy's World video only to realize it is very not allowed. It would get my video copyright striked, and I don't really want that. So, yeah. But then that leads to the question, why Enygmatix? Why not just name the character Enygmatix? Or why not just name it Enigma normally? I want to be weird. No, I'm joking. But the whole thing of my channel is I want it to be special. I don't want it to be like anything else. And Enygmatix is the most out there name I could have. I mean, no one on YouTube has that name. Seriously, they don't. I was the first person to have that name. Like, I was the first person to have that as my ad. And, yeah, I mean, wonderful. So, that is the start of Enigma. But who is Enigma? Enigma is basically just a character that was meant to represent me. At first. Over time, it has escalated so much. Me and my friend Spooky Arts, she is amazing. She doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, but we have decided, we've decided to make something before my fadeaways, just to help with my coding skills. And it is basically mostly the story of the Enigma and also her character, but mainly the Enigma. I am the main character. No, I'm joking. It's a 2-player game, but yeah. In the game, I was going to, because this is back in when I was using the original Enigma design, which, by the way, a fun fact, that's still present with the Enigma design right now. Enigma's scarf, if you look closely, it's the same color as his head and skin. Enigma's scarf is actually his neck. It was originally meant to be just fully cartoon Killjoy. The only difference is he was more sophisticated. That was the only difference. So that's who Enigma is. And yeah. So over time, that's what I decided to do. And I decided I didn't really like the Enigma design. It was basic. It was very basic. And in the game, you were going to be able to find a crown. Now, this crown was going to give you all these stats and stuff, but there was going to be a voice line by Enigma when you found it that was, "Hey, it's my old crown." And this was going to reveal that Enigma, this entire time, has been a king. Now, in the game, this is very funny because from the beginning, you know Enigma is a lab experiment that was let out on accident at the start of the game. And you find no one else. So, in the game, this was supposed to be really funny, but yeah. So, Enigma, this entire time, is a king. And with the new character design, I wanted to lean more into that. But it does also contribute to his name, an Enigma. He is a mystery. He is unknown. People do not know what he is because he's a lab experiment. And he was hidden away with these strange abilities. So, yeah. Throughout the game, you would just really try to escape this island, but that's not important. I've explained too much. That's not my channel. So, why, though? Why is he a king? That's a really good question. I do not know. It was just something I decided to do. And yeah. I don't know if it's going to escalate to the point where you guys are the I'm the king of you. But I don't know. And over time, I think my editing will improve. I mean, with the most recent video, I've stopped doing the notes, kind of. Like, the text. I've stopped doing the text for, the videos with... only with, things that are just comments. Like, for example, in my Terraria video, it would be... Editing Enigma here. I don't know why I continue to not use... Yeah, like, it would be like that. And so, yeah. And I've already added that to the Gandy's World video. Never mind, I have not, because I have not started re-editing that video. And, yeah. So, that's the end of Enigma. That is who he is, sorry. But that is who Enigma is. Then leads to the question of who is this strange figure that is now in the Enigmatix icon. And this one is more sad. In case you haven't seen my series of shorts, that's just a roller coaster of emotions. I'm just gonna call the shorts Truly a King. My dog, my white golden retriever, passed away. And, I, uh, I, I wanted to commemorate him. And so I actually have it on my desk right now. But two of his favorite toys, his two favorite, were this this muddy pig and this sword. So this is the character you see in the icon now. And I plan on this being a full character that you can see in the videos. And I still don't have a name for it, but it was meant to commemorate thing. And something else. I keep this on my desk at all times. I never leave it off. But if you look closely, actually, yeah. If you look closely right here, let me, it's always meant to commemorate him. It always was. And, you know, I've moved on. I mean, Nox is here. But still, it is sad, and I don't know, I don't have a name for him yet. But yeah. He is one of the most recent additions to the Enygmatix channel. And then comes the most recent addition, who still hasn't even been on the channel yet, fully on the channel. He is fully designed, fully mapped out. The character name is Dr. Rosif. Yes, that accent is necessary. Basically, he's a plague doctor. That's it. He is a plague doctor. Except he is the most extreme plague doctor you will ever find. Hi, Nox. For example, if you start talking about, let's say, jumping in a pile of leaves, he would start saying how he is more sophisticated than that and would not ever, and then just in the middle of his sentence, be falling into the leaves. So, he is the most insane plague doctor there is. And so, yeah. And I am excited. I don't know what video I am. I still need to, because my friends are so happy with this, because they hate it so much. I forgot how to do the plague doctor voice. So I need to relearn how to do the plague doctor voice to be able to do Dr. Rosif. Because it is terrible. It is very bad. And I am so excited. So, yeah, I think that's everything. I do honestly want to point out some small details in the new Enigma design that could really easily be overlooked. Basically, first, the crown. If you look closely, you never see a point on the crown that ends smoothly. Well, you do, but if you look, there are 2 points that don't end smoothly. The reason being, the crown actually cuts into Enigma's head. So if you look closely, you can actually see um, the where they cut into his head. And the crying, I don't know why I added that. I really like it. I don't know why I added it. But yeah. So I think that's everything. Max, you want to tell him to subscribe? You want to tell him to subscribe? This is so weird. I've never thought I'd say that. Subscribe. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.